Hey, what's happening, peeps? This is Carlton Lewis, aka Mellow Melanin, aka Mega Businessman, coming to you live and direct from Atlanta, Georgia. I just wanted to cut a video. It's been a while since I actually cut a video, so I definitely know I needed to come back on here, just do some updates. It's been probably not a full year since I did a video. The last time I did a video, I was talking about the cargo box, and this time I'm probably going to talk about cargo. Actually, I know I'm going to talk about cargo because I know some of you people have questions about cargo, and the link is in the description. The link will be in the description about cargo, and I'll have some other links in there as well. And I'm going to start doing that. Instead of putting just one link, I'm just going to put every link I can think of that can help you guys out in your rideshare journey. And I got some serious opinions about rideshare since the last time I did a video for you guys. And it's been a while, and I apologize. I'll be straight up. I apologize. A lot has happened since the last time I did a video. And so we're gonna talk about the cargo box first, right? So I got my cargo box here. Bam. You see it has goodies in it. So with the cargo box, right? Cargo actually featured me. It's kind of cool. Featured me in one of their videos, right? And in their video to bring in new drivers. And what Cargo does is they provide you the box for your car. All right. They provide you the snacks to go in the box, and you get paid for giving out the snacks. Now there are some snacks that cost money, but I particularly focus on the snacks that are free. I give out the snacks that are free. My mindset about that is most people will get in the car. They're not looking to spend, pull out their credit card or do any kind of other stuff. And there are other ways to pay besides your credit card, or, actually putting out your credit card. But most people are not in the mindset of having to pay for anything extra once they get in the car. Now, some people do. But that's, in my experience, I just don't do that. All right. So, really cool thing that happened with cargo, and I want to show you guys this too. This is my little cargo bag. So they give you some goodies. They give you goodies, right? So if you guys were anywhere close to, reality, or awake, I should say, we just had the Super Bowl, right? So we had the Super Bowl in Atlanta, and I'm going to tell you how I benefited from cargo and just being in the right place at the right time. Big shouts out to my girl Darlene, Lady Darlene, put me on to cargo. And, cargo was doing a promotion, right? They were doing a promotion with Pepsi. And that was one of the promotions they were doing for the Super Bowl. So if you gave out a Pepsi, you got $1, right? They're giving you the Pepsis to give away, but they also, once you got there to pick up the Pepsis, they would give you $10. All right. And then once you gave out so many cases, they would give you some more money. They give you $50. So I got a $50 bonus the other day. Cargo has moved to a weekly pay where they pay every week. They used to pay twice a week, but now they pay every week, which is really, really cool. And another cool thing that came from cargo in the Super Bowl, right, was they offered to, they had partnered with this other company called Mobile Ads. And one of Mobile Ads' clients was Boost Mobile. All right, Boost Mobile is a cell phone provider, kind of like AT&T. All right, so they provided, they wanted to, they offered money to wrap the vehicle. And I'm sorry, I'm being like jumpy with the video or whatever, mumbling my words. But they offered to pay $200 to wrap my vehicle for the Super Bowl. And it basically had to stay on there, 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. So it's going to come off in a few days, like next weekend it's going to come off. So I'm cool with that. $200 for something I'm doing already. And that's the mindset want to convey to you guys. Cargo, even moving the snacks around, right? Even getting the wrap, you're getting paid for doing something that you're doing already. And with the rates changing the way that they are with Uber and Lyft, you definitely need to have some other income. In a later video, we're going to talk about, should you become a full-time driver? If you have a job right now, should you stop your job to become a full-time driver. In the past, I probably would have said it was possible. Now, I would recommend against that. I don't care how much of an entrepreneurial bone you have in your body. I would definitely recommend against that. And I will tell you why on the following video. Now, let's talk about these rates. So we talked about cargo. So I want to talk to you guys about this this new surge rate, right? This new surge rate, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm really not a big fan of it. It's okay, but it's hard to know how much money you're going to make. And that's one of the things I don't like about it. You know, it looks like, and they didn't do a good job of explaining how they're going to change it. So like right now it's surging in the area that I'm in right now. So I'm going to make this video short, but the surge is so small. It's like $1.25 where I am. So, you know, to me, that's nothing. But if you've seen the surge cloud from before and you knew like, okay, if I get over in this area, this has got to be like 2.0 or 3.0, you know, times the normal rate. It was based, the surge was based on a multiplier. Now the surge is only based on a set fee. And if the way their algorithm is, if the ride goes a certain distance, right, they add more to what you actually see on the screen. So you really never know how much money you're actually making. You know, it's great that they expand the amount, but all we're seeing is drivers, you know, and they couldn't have sat drivers down and asked them if this was a good idea. I fail to believe that they did. All right. The way it looks is if you see $3.25 on your screen, you know, more than likely you're not going to come from a long way just to get to that $3.25. But you don't know where that ride is going as a driver. So that ride could be going 20 miles. If that, somebody's blowing the horn, sound like a trucker. If that ride is going 20 miles, then they calculate it different, right? And there's no way to figure out how they're calculating this. Now, I know from knowing my city, with the old way, when the surge was based on a multiplier, and don't get me wrong, y'all, we have to embrace change because there's nothing we can do about this. Change is happening. We have to embrace the change or else, you know, we can sit around, we complain about it. You know, I can voice my opinion about it and I can say that I don't like it. I've told my friends who drive Uber and Lyft, I don't really like it. You know, it's cool, but it's better when I can see a 3.0 and I know that I'm getting 3 times the normal rate. And I know if I get somebody in the car, as soon as I start my trip and I can tell where they're going in the city, I already know based on the multiplier how much money I'm going to make on that ride before I even put the car in drive. Okay. Now I have to wait and it's based on some numbers I don't even know how they calculate. All right. So once again, I'm not a big fan of the new surge. All right. I've made money with the new surge. I see some things that I don't like with the airport here. They just offer surge. It's not even a real demand because you got drivers down there just sitting and waiting. You may have 100 drivers in the queue, but yet you have a surge. You know, you have like a $9 surge. So, I mean, that lets me know that they're manufacturing the surge. So, you know, they're manipulating the surge. They're rewarding people for going down to the airport. And that's really what it is. That's their business. With you, your business is your business. And like my buddy Kelvin over at The Simple Driver, he always talks to people. He always talks to drivers. He doesn't make a lot of videos. He always says, this is your Uber business. All right. Uber, the company, has their own business. But as an independent contractor, you have to run your own business. You have to do what's best for your business. All right. Simple things like getting a cargo box, getting your car wrapped, you know, offering world-class customer service. You know, I see so many drivers that don't offer the world-class customer service. Like, this is a customer service business. We're in the customer service industry. You're providing a service. That doesn't mean be a servant, you know what I'm saying? Act like a servant, but you know, you can have the heart of a servant and do some really good customer service. And a lot of times you'll get, you know, tips. You can get all kinds of different things. And that's it, man. I'm going to keep this one really short and sweet. I'm going to start back making these videos because I think the more knowledgeable that we are as a community in rideshare, it raises the energy of the rideshare industry as a whole. You know, these companies, Uber, Lyft, they are about Uber, Lyft. And I have some other stories to tell you guys about how I got deactivated by both apps in one day. One day. Both apps. One day. All right? If you don't think that's possible, it's possible. And it was no fault of mine, which is crazy. So that's why you got to make sure you're handling your business. Also, you need to make sure you have multiple streams of income. And we'll talk about that too. You guys have heard me talk about that. I really believe in having multiple streams of income. If one of these, if you're trying to do this full time, I don't even care if you got a job. You need to have another source of income other than just one job, one way of getting money, because anything could happen. So we'll talk about that on another video. Once again, this has been Carlton Lewis, aka Mellow Melanin, aka Mega Businessman, coming to you live and direct. If you want to get down with cargo and start getting this free money with cargo, click on the link in the description below. And if you're looking to drive with Uber and Lyft, there are links in the description as well. And I'll keep on making these videos for you guys. There are plenty of videos out here on the internet. It's good to get everybody's perspective on what driving is. I wish there were more people that actually, would talk about it and talk about their experiences, but more and more people are coming up and giving their experiences out. All right. So once again, it's been Carlton Lewis. You guys have a great day. Peace. See you on the next video.